Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I've got a fair bit to update you guys on today, so let's get right into it. First up, as you guys know, this is the Colobopsis colony. Last time I showed these guys, they had a whole bunch of really big brood, and I was kind of stumped as to what it could be. And as you can see, there is a whole bunch of larger ants in here now, and it turns out that those larger brood were alates as well as majors, so the two guesses that I had were correct. So the alates are the new queens. You can see some have wings, and in the wild they would go out, fly and make a new colony. A strange thing that's happened in this colony here is that one of the alates has lost its wings, so making this a two-queen colony. And this is strange because I haven't seen any male alates, so I'm guessing she's infertile and she's just pulled her wings off for no real reason, so I think that's kind of strange. You can see the majors, they don't have wings, and they lack any bulk in the thorax area, even though they do look very similar size to the queens. And also they still haven't moved into their new test tube, so they still like living in the one with no water for some reason, which is fine if they're happy with it and it's not going to cause them any problems. Then I'm fine with it. Next is the Camponotus colony. I'm sure everyone's familiar with this one by now, and as always they're doing well, except this time they have a major. You can see he's on the side of the wall right there, and you can see the difference. The head size is definitely 2 or 3 times bigger, and majors are only produced from larger colonies, so it's not so often you see them. Here is a small colony that I haven't shown in a while. This is a black Polyrachus species, and I actually caught these guys in a video in the Catching the Queen Ants at Night one, but as you can see, that smallest ant there is our first worker. You can see there's 2 queens in this colony. I did a bit of a test kind of experiment, seeing if 2 queens would live together with this species. So, and obviously you can see it ended quite well. I have 3 of these colonies. I think I have a couple with 2 queens and one with 3 queens. All have 1 worker, so that's really cool. It's taken almost a year to get to this stage, just to get 1 worker. So hopefully now it'll start speeding up in the amount of workers and brood that they're laying. So I'll keep feeding them. So I'll start feeding them a little bit more, honey and cockroaches, and hopefully they'll start growing quicker. Here is my Myrmecia desertorum queen. I previously thought she was Myrmecia nidriceps, but I'm more to believe that she's desertorum now. And as you can see, under her she's got her first cocoon, or pupae. So I'm hoping in a couple months that's going to turn into and hatch into a worker. It's taken well over probably 8 months to get to this stage. Enchants are very notorious for being extremely the Myrmecia genus is extremely notorious for taking a really long time to get to first workers, and this queen is definitely a good example of it. You can see right now she's out foraging, looking for some food. I think they're starting to realise Majority of my queens, when they can see light, they start to realise that's when the food comes out, because that's when I'll feed them. I'll open the cupboard and give them some protein and sugars. But who knows, maybe she's just disturbed by the light and is checking it out. Okay, so next I'd like to show you guys my setup for my cockroaches. I recently got these guys, and they're great feeder insects for a whole bunch of stuff. So as you can see, I've got an old ice cream container lid, and I put all the food on there, just so if anything molds, it's really easy just to take it off and chuck everything in the bin. I haven't really had that happen. With carrots, they don't seem to mold at all. They just dry out. And at that stage you just dump it all in the bin and put some fresh ones in. You can see there's also a whole heap of dog biscuits. They seem to like to eat those as well. On the left hand side here, you can see we have a whole bunch of cardboard. And when we pull back the cardboard, you'll see, hopefully you'll be able to see, where they're all hiding. You can see there's about roughly 300. I bought these guys for like 20 bucks, really cheap for how many you get. And these guys will breed and then supply me with more. So in theory, I should never run out. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, write them down in the comments and I'll write back to you. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.